Now, Switzerland is mourning after the tragedy at Crans-Montana. At least about 40 people were killed and more than 115 others are said to have suffered some grievous injuries after a deadly fire ripped through at a pub during New Year festivities. The survivors and eyewitnesses have been sharing their account of the harrowing ordeal. Listen.
I wasn't there. Some friends came, they called me, so I drove over. I arrived, and from there, everyone was burned. Everyone was screaming. Everyone was shouting. They'd been moved from the Constellation to Bar, and it was crazy. It was like a horror movie. Yeah, for real, it was a horror movie. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And then I lost my best friend, who was in my arms. We tried to revive her. There were firefighters, there were police officers. Everyone was everywhere. It was insane. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. That's why, like I tell everyone, now is the time for us to be together, for everyone to love each other. It's important.
It
was really a free-for-all, every man for himself. I was already outside, so I could see the stairs. They were packed. Some people were jumping over them to try and get through. It was, let's say, like a nightmare, because we could also see the whole market, clothes all torn, people in a total panic, screaming. It was like a nightmare.
I was still fairly close to the stairs, so basically there are the first stairs going up and then there's the whole hallway to get through, and after that there are 5 stairs going down again, and it was really at those 5 stairs that it was the worst. Because honestly, the first stairs are pretty easy to get through since they're wide and all that, but after that there's the small door where everyone was pushing, and so we all fell, we were piled on top of each other. Some people were burning and some were dead next to us.
Many of those at the bar were minors. In Switzerland, the legal drinking age is 16, and several teenagers are still missing in the aftermath of the fire. Now, the fire at the bar, called the Le Constellation, began at about 1:30 a.m. local time, when the party was on in full swing. The police at this moment are still investigating the cause of the fire, but here's how a witness has described what actually has transpired.
It's the show, you could say. When you order a table with bottles, there's a show that starts, and actually the show was this. A woman climbed onto another woman's shoulders with 2 bottles, and the birthday fireworks were going off, and she waved them too high, so they hit the ceiling and suddenly caught fire.
Ce qui a fait que ça a touché le plafond et que ça a pris feu d'un coup.
Now, the police and the forensic investigators have cordoned off the scene and they're trying to identify the victims. The authorities have warned that the identification process could in fact take weeks because many of the victims are badly burned. At least about 30 people have been taken to hospitals with specialized burn units in Zurich and Lausanne. And at least about 6 people have been taken to Geneva. France has also confirmed that it is treating some of those who were injured. And 3 Italian nationals have been sent to a hospital in Milan, and they are recovering at the hospital's intensive care unit and also its burn unit. Switzerland has declared 5 days of national mourning. Now, flags are flying at half-mast across the country. The Swiss president, G. Parmelin, has called the incident as one of the worst tragedies that Switzerland has ever experienced. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.